Hey guys, it's November 21st, 2023. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm just making a short video. I'll be very direct here because I want to keep this very short. I have to communicate when to bring some type of understanding to the situation. Um, so let's continue. Before I proceed, I want to just go over the few things that are trending right now. So let's start. Colors, obviously black and white. Few times there's going to be blue t-shirts, red and gray. So all of those are the colors that are trending at the moment right now. You still have black and white shoes. Yesterday, the couples in Tesla, they were wearing black and white. The BMW M4, the guy with the black hoodie, and I think his significant other was wearing black and white shoes. The guy in a Tesla, all black, he came back to get his coffee. Come on. Drinking water. We saw that with Alex Barista, with Lance. Remember the interview? He got a glass of water. It's still trending right now. I know it's ridiculous. Water bottle, Target, at the Starbucks, the couples had a water bottle. Okay, what, you know, um, buy an amazing scooters, Honda Pilot, loud noises, broom is coming back, so that's okay, and garbage, um, and then cardboard boxes. I did my best, but I know there's going to be a few things that are going to be missing out of the list, though. Okay. Hey, listen. This is like I know there's no trust between us, like you and me, but just speaking from a data perspective, like observing behaviors for so long, this is by far the most ignorance and ridiculous situation it is. But it's affecting me so much, man. I'm just looking for the day to depart ways. Like I'm just looking forward to the day that when this is all gonna be over, man. Just because this is beyond ridiculous, like beyond ridiculous. I never thought 3 years ago that I would be here in this room. I never thought of that. Like, you never think about these things, but hey, you proven me that you could not manage to have lunch with me back in 2020, but go with these strategy of manipulating my state, tracking my location, and building this case. That was your plan. Well done. So much has happened in 3 years. Listen, man. I'm willing to lose, and walk away, because this is again the most ignorance, ridiculous thing you can ever be part of. Um, Let me just start off with Jenna and Jordan. First off, listen. I hope you the best of luck. That you take responsibility and accountability for your life. I'm really thinking about a long-term solution here, is departing ways for good. Um, hey, I want to say this because I know I don't want your negative thinking to consume you, or other people's stories to gas you up. Listen, you have a kid, and I believe that your kid deserves the best. Like, all the opportunities, your kid deserves the best. Hey, I don't want any involvement with you or have any type of distraction to your life, my distraction, or vice versa. Listen, so much has happened in Valley Forge. I lost relationships, friends that I deeply cared about in Valley Forge. That was March of 2012. No, changing schools did not help. You still managed to get involved at Normandy. And result of that, I had to um, make friends outside of school, which I did. I want to say this to Jenna and Jordan, and probably the traders are listening to this. Um, the holidays of 2012, I was um, seeing this one girl, and I told her folks about you. I went on your Facebook page, and I told them that, hey, people are tracking my location from classroom to classroom, and the students are wearing um, black and white clothes, and if I speak with anybody in my high school, somebody would immediately get involved with my communication, and that the person that I speak with, they would be notified to wear black and white tomorrow. Those were the conversation that was happening in the holidays of 2012. Thank God they understood me, because their daughters, uh, we have a lot of similarities, so they understood me. That was very helpful. But just to bring some type of understanding, everything that I was talking about in 2012, it's still happening right now. All the trends that I mentioned right now are happening. Hey, I want to say this. I done nothing for you, and to me, that what I think what, and I'm just being honest here. Please don't get very offended, or don't get very upset with me. But like, I'm just like, I'm shocked in a way, because I'm comparing you, Jenna and Jordan, and then I'm comparing other girls where there are few girls where I just spend, like, let's just say 6 months, in the time frame in San Diego State. Um, I I didn't I I done nothing for you, and I never met your parents, like having lunch with them or dinner. I mean, I never came over your house. I'm just shocked that how can you have this much obsession. I know Ashley and Patty got you involved in this trend, and at the end of 2011, because Lance, people like Lance, Mike, or Jason Shapiro, all these people that are involved in this case, they need to know the details. Be like, wait a minute, so you're telling me that there were no conflict for 3 years, from 2008 to 2011? Zero conflict, because I don't recall any conflict with you, you know um, but it wasn't until you started getting involved with my driving school where the conflict started rising, and you didn't stop. you know I changed school, obviously, but you didn't stop coming to my work at Walmart. I even bought you food, and result of that, I left the state of Ohio. But I'm only saying this because now people view me as a threat. They're saying that, hey, this guy is gonna take revenge. He wants to get even. I think it's appropriate, and it's the right thing to do, is that you come forward and you tell them that, hey, this guy, since we had conflict from 2011 to 2014, not once he put his hands on me. He never abused me. It was, I mean, I will share this detail. It was very frightening, leaving at a young age, having little to no experience, leaving this and going to San Diego. I remembered it. I woke up at 5:30. I had my luggage and I just left. So it's like so much, like, I mean, because there has to be some kind of embarrassment. There has to be shame that, hey, so much has happened. Like so much happened. Like everything has happened. You still want to associate with me and have, I just cannot. Hey, I cannot have your control, the manipulation, having communication behind my back to the people around me. That will never be okay with me. I think there's zero tolerance for that. Because if I don't, you wouldn't like that, and I wouldn't do it to you. So what makes it you think it's right for me? I mean, again, let's just cut the. I'm just cutting the BS out. Everyone is hiding their relationships because they know that this situation is kind of is negative, and there's no trust. So everyone is hiding their relationships. They're hiding their personal information. I'm just telling you that, hey, moving forward, the best decision. Because again, by the way, I have a lot of data. Oh, people don't believe this. Going over 2 decades of observing behaviors, is that the best decision is departing ways. That ensures zero conflict, zero problems. You know, it's just sad. You know, I mean, you never. I mean, to me, again, another thing that really shocks me also is that you're willing to spend this much time and energy. You can come to my work at Walmart, communicate with the people in my apartment. You know, send your friends on me on fall of 2012 when I changed school with you. But what shocks me is that you never managed to just call me or message me and say, hey, I know we had a conflict in Valley Forge, but do you want to have lunch? Do you want to have dinner with my family? Because communication really brings understanding. You never did that. And that was the most shocking to me, that, hey, you're willing to, because I'm putting multiple categories, comparing, you know, you're willing to spend this much time and energy, but what's the right decision is just communicating and coming to understanding. Because if you came to me and said that, hey, Ashley and Patty told us that you're obsessed with colors and your life revolves on only colors, I would probably said something, you know, but you didn't do that. But the moral of the story is you never stopped, and the result of that, I had to leave. But right now, people are saying weird things like, "Hey, I want to get even" or revenge. I'm just I want to confront that rumor also. Like, hey, I don't want to take revenge on anybody because I have more to lose. So to move forward, I mentioned it before, you have to take total responsibility and accountability for yourself. That is the first step on taking control of your life and your happiness. You know, you got to take responsibility and accountability 100% of your life. You cannot make excuses. You cannot be blaming others and complaining. You cannot do that. Moving forward again is emotional intelligence and your inner psychology. You got to move forward. And if you want to move forward, you have to forgive. A lot of people in this generation, society, forgiveness is looked down as weaknesses. It's not weaknesses. Actually, it's a smart decision. It's actually a strength. You know. Because when you forgive other people, you're really saying to yourself that, hey man, I want to move forward from this individual. It's just not worth it. I mean, hey, this is my message to Joseph Kelly, to the My Investing Club team. Hey man, I want to make this very very specific here, be very direct here. Hey, I cannot afford mentally, financially, I cannot afford to play games with you or have any type of association with you, or like going back and forth. Like, hey man, we want to depart ways from you, because you were talking about me in the spring of 2020, so I really looking forward to departing ways, man. Just that, because if you wanted to help me and if you wanted to bring a resolution, you would have, because you knew that I came from Houston to Fresno on June 29th, 2021, you would already brought it. But instead you were focusing on, hey, how can we build this case? The Tosh video came out, and then Bao, remember they were on the IG live and they were talking about manipulation. Tosh was sitting in his car. Hey man, if you wanted to help me, you would have helped me back in 2021, but your focus was, how can we build this case? Hey listen, I have if you make a graph right now and look at the years, 2023, 2024, 2030, 2040, 2050, 2060, 2070, I have more to lose. It's like a parabolic graph. I have more to lose. So I don't, because the people that I love, the people that I respect, that I'm loyal to, I don't want them to be affected by of my action or my past. So with that being said, hey, listen, man, I'm just gonna forgive you and move forward. You know, I cannot. This is because you guys are talking about having long-term ties with me. What is this guy's gonna do in 10 years, 21 years from now? It's just simply departing ways, man. That is because in psychology, just speaking from a psychology perspective, many people, sometimes you can have a vision, right? You can have a vision of like, hey, I want to exercise, I want to, achieve this amount of goal. People don't even, most people fail to make a decision. Just making a decision makes all the difference. Just making a commitment decision, and I'm making a commitment decision is that, hey, we need to depart ways, man. Simple as that. Because if we don't depart ways, there's ignorances will be flowing around, again, I cannot afford someone's distraction or someone's involvement, because then what's the point? I mean, just what's the point of getting an education? What hundreds of hours, of thousands of hours of training and studying? What's the point? Just pay me $5 million per year and I will do what you guys need to do. I will bring your cultures, your philosophies, what's the point? You know what I mean? So because there is ignorances, and I'm just confronting it right now. Observing behaviors for so long, I can tell you nothing good will come out of this. I'm looking forward to the day where I can get out of this situation. I mean, one thing I will remember is that these people never had the opportunity to have lunch with me. Like, you just I think giving someone an opportunity to speak up and say, hey, your name is Golden, how are you? Hey, so you're a member of my investing club, huh? Hey, when did you sign up? You signed up on April 2019. Okay. Hey, thank you for being a lifetime member, man. I wanted to acknowledge that. Hey, thank you so much, man. Hey, so what's going on with you, man? None of these things happen, but because it would save a lot of time and energy. Because right now, look at this. So many people are involved. A lot of good people are involved, man. Like I want to say this just to bring some type of understanding. Like people like Jack Kellogg, Kyle. Forget about their P&L, their statistics. Forget about that. Just focus on someone as a human individual, like a son, or like just a human. That person is important. He's valuable. Look at it from that perspective. Like Jack Kellogg, Kyle Williams, Bryce Tui, Roland Wolf, all these guys here that are involved in this. They're good people, man. You know that. They're good people. I would not associate with them. The reason is obviously because of the situation, but they're good people, man. But yeah, but where I'm coming at it is that this is what shocks me is this is beyond ignorances, like beyond ignorances. And hey, man, I don't want people to think that, hey, I dislike them because of this situation happened. I have negative emotion towards them. I don't want people to think that way. And this is something that I'm looking forward to say. And this is my message to the Asian community, to the Asian people that were being sent since I can recall February of this year, continually. I believe that people deserve to know the truth. So to the Asian people, they have been manipulating my state for the past 3 years, and since they knew my location, they were able to do it every day. They manipulated my state, so it's hard to stay congruent and progressing on your goals because your state is constantly changing though. My state, I'm just giving you an example here because I don't want the Asian people to feel bad that hey, someone doesn't like us based on our nationality. I don't want, there's zero tolerance for that, and it's something that should not be happening in this community though, and especially not in this community because we're leading by example to this nation, to the world, so we cannot have that. Again, just zero tolerance for racism. Just I want to say this to give an example. My state was very bad in March of 2021 in Albuquerque when I lost my everything. It has been bad. January 2021. I can give you another date, December 16, 2021. Not only you're dealing with your state is so bad, but you're dealing with hunger. You're also dealing with lack of sleep. On December 16, 2022, my state was so bad. I was also hungry, and then on top of that, I was so tired, like extremely tired, to the point where I think I slept for that day. I slept for 10 hours to 11 hours that night. I slept. But yeah, they have been manipulating my state for the past 3 years. I started noticing it in last week of October of 2020. Yeah. You guys started causing harm to me since May of this year, to my body, and that's if I haven't brought any harm to you, what makes you think this is okay, man? Listen, hey, I mentioned this before. There's zero tolerance for harming or violence against anybody. I'm just gonna let you know here, man. I really wanted to part ways because first I was in jail. Even being in a jail cell, you were still causing the harm. That was very disturbing because I thought when I was in my jail cell, I was thinking to myself, hey, nothing is happening. They locked me up for over a day now, and you're still harming. So that's when I knew that hey, there's no returning back. Meaning that we have to depart ways completely because to bring harm to others, because you have to build a case against someone, there's zero tolerance for that. I mean, hey, I want to say this again, I don't believe in violence or harm because I wouldn't want to do this to other people. Please don't do that to me because it hurts me, and I'm thinking about my future self, like where, hey, I don't want you to do that to me. Please don't do that to me. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I want to talk about. I covered a lot of stuff here. Yeah, man. This is beyond disturbing and ignorances, and I'm just making a short video to tell you that hey, man, I will give up everything on getting out of this situation. You're creating a sense of urgency in the community, but hey, man, I want to say this. I want to serve people. That's one of my philosophies. One of my core philosophy that is attached to my identity is that I'm here to serve people, and I want to respect the people. I don't want to be viewed as a threat. The urgency that you're creating in the community, it is a bit of a disturbing to me, because I can add massive value to people's life. See, Jenna and Jordan, she can never tell you about my social setting. She can never tell you that. you know. um, it's just kind of insane, like, because like, hey, like imagine if we're just like having lunch right now and we're communicating. Don't you view the situation as like a cycle of insanity? Because it's like in the holidays, because right now it's going to be the holidays of the year 2023. The holidays of 2012, I was sitting in by the kitchen. We were eating food. I was talking to a family on what was happening to me in Normandy, even changing school. Wouldn't you agree at this point that insanity, like from the colors to all the trends? Oh, and this is really disgusting, by the way. You guys have people spitting, like spitting on the ground. That's really disgusting. I don't know. Okay, I understand if sometimes there's so much liquid in your mouth, you have to do it. But that was a trend that was happening in the 2021. It keeps coming. It came back and it goes away. But I don't know. You lost me there when you had people spitting on the ground, you know. That was very disturbing. At one time a few days ago, I got very upset, you know. um, that's disgusting. Please stop doing that. Hey man, all I'm gonna say is this is by far the most disturbing situation. I'm not even supposed to be here. I want to, can I make a um, so I want to make it. I'm not even. Hey, listen, man. I'm not even supposed to be here. This is how beyond this is disturbing. Let the homeowners know. Let the members of Investors Underground, My Investing Club, J Trader, Max, all the members out there. Hey, this is. But hey, man, I'm not stupid, man. My back is against the wall. I have no money. They manipulated me to be in this situation. This is, hey, I don't want to be in this. I'm making this video right now. This is by far the most disturbing situation, the most ignorances. I don't want to be in this. I'm just letting you know. Like this, like I never thought that I would be going into a building where I'm not supposed to be there for survival. Never thought that. Never came to my mind though. Okay, a storm. Yeah, there's a storm. It makes sense to go in, break into a building, like a school building or church. Yeah, sure, but I never thought like this is. Hey, man, I'm really grateful. I'm very grateful that there is a heat here. There's resources here. I'm grateful for the resources, and I'm actually gonna. I'm willing to take the charges of trespassing here, because. I don't know what I would do without this place, though. Hey, man, to Alex Tomei's Bao, hey, man, you shown me days I never thought I would experience like this, man. I don't want to give myself a credit, but hey, man, I want to say this for everyone. From the age of 17 to the age of 24, I only focused on my studies, though. I just don't know how can you have hatred against someone this much and like view them as a threat, uh, like cause harm to them. Like, hey, listen, man, I'm letting you know right now, I done nothing wrong in my life, from like any crimes like robbery or like sexual assault to what is it, harming others, abuse. I'd never done anything that I should be concerned about. That's something that's gonna follow me in the future. I have zero fear because I've never done anything wrong to be in this situation, to be targeted. You know what I mean? Like, it's just insane. To me, that is insane to bring problems to people's life when they never done anything wrong never done it wrong. So again, I'm just communicating here. Want to make this short. Um, uh, I hope I covered a few things here. I'm not really good at making these videos. Yeah, I just can't believe that it's been 3 years and I'm still waiting for the case, though. I'm still waiting for the case, you know. Um, There's not much, man. Hey, I still support. I still support the Asian people. Um, those people are good, and I will continue supporting them. I know that you're using them for this case. I will continue supporting those people. Um, hey, man. Just having a forward thinking mindset that just your basic human rights must be protected, and I will continue supporting those people. Anything else? Not much.